There are moments in history when everything seems impossible. A young boy, a battlefield, a giant no one dared to face, and an entire army frozen in fear. But what if I told you the real story of David and Goliath is not just about courage? It's about faith, and a battle most people misunderstand. The Israelites stood on one mountain, and the Philistines on the other. Between them, a valley of fear. And in that valley, everything was decided before the fight even began. For 40 days, a giant stepped forward. His name was Goliath. He didn't just challenge an army. He challenged their confidence, their identity, their faith. Every day he came out and shouted at the army of Israel, "Send me a man to fight me." And every time he spoke, silence fell over the camp. No one moved. No one spoke. Even the strongest soldiers avoided his shadow. Because Goliath wasn't just a man. He was fear, multiplied into a weapon. Then something unexpected happened. A young shepherd boy arrived at the battlefield. His name was David. He had no armor, no sword, no training for war. He was too young to be seen as a soldier, but not too young to recognize truth. He was only there to bring food for his brothers. But when he heard Goliath mocking the army of God, something inside him changed. Because while everyone saw a giant, David saw defiance against the living God. He didn't understand fear the way soldiers did. He understood faith, and he asked a question that changed everything. Who is this man that defies the armies of the living God? Even King Saul doubted him. You are just a boy. You cannot fight him. But David didn't speak from fear. He spoke from memory. I have killed a lion and a bear while protecting my sheep, and the same God who saved me then will save me now. Saul gave him armor, but it was too heavy. It didn't belong to him. So David removed it and chose something different. 5 smooth stones and a sling. Something simple, but backed by unshakable faith. David walked toward the valley alone. Every step echoed into silence. On one side, fear. On the other, faith. And the entire army watched a boy walk where trained warriors refused to go. Goliath looked at him and laughed. Am I a dog, that you come to me with sticks? The giant mocked him, insulted him, underestimated him. But David didn't stop, didn't hesitate, didn't turn back. Instead, he spoke boldly. You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty. The atmosphere shifted. Goliath moved forward, the ground shaking beneath his steps, and David ran toward him, not away, not hiding, straight into what others feared most. He placed a stone in his sling, spun it again and again, and released it. The stone flew through the air, fast, silent, precise, and it struck Goliath on the forehead. The giant stopped and fell. Silence took over the battlefield. A boy had defeated what an entire army feared. But the truth is deeper than victory. It was never about strength. It was about faith. Because God does not choose the strongest. He chooses the faithful. David didn't win because he was powerful. He won because he trusted God. And sometimes in life, your giants are not there to destroy you. They are there to reveal who you are becoming. Because when God is with you, even the smallest stone can change everything. So remember this. Your giant may look big, but your God is always bigger. God bless you. Amen.